Hi guys, it's Witchy Latte and yeah, welcome to another video and excuse my neon nail popping out because I just realized how it looks on the camera. So in today's video, basically what I want to touch upon is all the who's my next partner, when am I gonna meet them, how am I gonna meet them, all that sort of stuff. It is a rating for singles, of course, or if you are just planning on switching a partner, I don't judge. There are gonna be like time frames, but they are very, very broad, probably. I didn't check the cards, by the way, so I don't know. But they're probably gonna be very, very broad, and they're not gonna be accurate for everyone because, of course, this is a collective reading. There's 4 groups, and I'm not like expecting thousands of people to watch this, but you guys know what I mean. So yeah. Also, if I at any point am gonna start using the masculine pronoun, then I'm very, 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 very sorry. But like, as a woman looking for a man myself, I do tend to say, "Oh, he's gonna be this and that," so you know what I mean. So yeah. We have 4 piles today. Pile number 1 with the rose quartz, pile number 2 with the opal, pile number 3 with the aventurine, and pile number 4 with the rainbow aura quartz. And I don't even know if it's showing up. It is a little bit. It's a little bit hollow. Hehe. So yeah. And I know that the cloth below looks like it's for a pregnancy read or something like that. Like it looks like it, but shh. It's not. It's just me trying to hide my desk because it's ugly, and I've been an art school student for a long time, and I didn't use a cutting board when I was cutting stuff for my assignments, so you can imagine how my desk looks like. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Pick a pile, take a bit. You can pause this video, and I'm gonna see you guys at your timestamp. Hello, file number 1, and yeah, I think there's nothing more that I can say other than let's jump right into it. So you picked the rose quartz. The rose quartz is in itself, I mean by itself, a love stone, and actually like all of the stones that I picked today are love stones in some way or another. So hey, but yeah, rose quartz is that a classic love stone? You know, the one that almost anyone uses. So yeah, we have 2 Lenormand cards, but I'm gonna save them for later. They are more for the timing and the circumstances that you're gonna meet your partner in. I actually don't know how that's gonna go because I never used Lenormand to do that, and I am not a Lenormand reader. I needed to peek if I didn't like pull any oracle cards with those tarot ones. So we have the tarot cards, we have 2 Witchlings oracle cards, and we have 1 Moonology card. So those 3 decks are gonna correspond with like different aspects of your future partner, like the potential one, of course. And those 2 are for something else, and I already mentioned that. So yeah, let's check the Moonology first. We have don't let your past hold you back. So this is not that much about your ex. This is not that much about your new partner as it is about someone from your past. So possibly an ex or a former crush, anything of that sort. You cannot move on to the new person without letting go of the old one, and you probably know that, so I shouldn't have to like explain it to you. This also does serve as a little bit of a no for the question that could pop up in your head: is my ex gonna come back? So like if you're wondering, oh, is my new partner gonna be my ex? More to it, you need to let them go. So yeah, so that's that. For the Witchling cards, you have motivation and serenity. So I'm getting right off the bat that this is gonna be a person that is very, very chill. Of course, with the serenity card, they are gonna be very, very chill. There's not much anxiety to them. There's not much, oh, I'm so stressed out about everything. More to it, they are gonna share the chillness with you. They are gonna be a little bit of your sanctuary, if you know what I mean. And they are gonna be great at motivating people. They are very, very charismatic. They are very much of a coach. You know, like, wow, you can do it. I believe in you. That sort of stuff. So that's amazing. That's actually amazing. Also, a thing that I am getting with these cards for some reason, I'm getting very unusual eyes for them. Not in the meaning of shape. I mean the color. So like whatever eye color is like the least expected for your race, let's say, or for the race of the person that they are gonna be. Because if you're not like I don't want to say racist. If you don't mind being with a person of a different race, then, you know, it's gonna be unusual for their race. So let's say they're gonna be very, very intense. Like for white people, for example, it's gonna be very, very intense green color, or like such gray color that it's almost silver, that sort of stuff. So yeah. So that's that. I'm also getting them maybe not pale, but more on the lighter side of skin colors, no matter what race, because of course we have darker and lighter black people, we have darker and lighter brown people. You know what I mean. So I'm not here to offend anyone. And I'm getting those because the colors on those cards are very, very intense, but it doesn't show on the camera for some reason. The camera doesn't do the justice of the cards. I think there's something with like my camera settings, because it usually shows color on live streams and here it doesn't. It just like kind of balances out the greens and oranges and all that stuff. And for some reason it like pops out the orange, as you can see. So yeah, anyway, let's get back to your reading. So yeah, also it's 11:22 right now, so you're damn lucky, because 11:22 is known as the twin flame hour. I don't believe in twin flames, but I treat it as a love hour, and there is still that number synchronicity. So I treat it as a little bit of a love hour, like, you know, 11:22. Whoa. Okay. For the tarot cards, you have 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 6 of Wands, and 9 of Swords. Okay, this speaks more about, I think, circumstances that you're gonna meet them in, and I know that those two were supposed to speak about circumstances, but yeah. So I'm getting that you're gonna be afraid that you're losing options, and that's, or like you're gonna feel indecisive about something. I'm getting that it's more about self-development. Like, whoa, if I don't decide fast, if I don't decide if I want this new job, if I don't decide if I want to study this new major, if I don't decide what I want to do in life, I'm gonna lose all the opportunities. And they are gonna be there, like they are gonna pop up out of nowhere to kind of help you out choose the option, because there's gonna be so many that it's overwhelming. From the 7 of Cups, I'm also getting that they are gonna be a little bit of an actor. They are gonna wear a mask around some people. I'm not saying that they are going to be insincere, because here's the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords does speak about insincere people. But no, I think that they are just gonna wear a mask in the meaning of they won't have it easy to open up in front of people. So as much as there's no like anxiety stuff, there's no oh, I'm scared of people kind of deal, I am getting that they don't want to show their true colors to others. They don't want to show when they worry, because everyone worries from time to time. When they start worrying, they won't want to show anyone that that's the case. They are very good at hiding their feelings. They might come across as I'm getting two versions. So for two groups within this group, there's gonna be two types of people. One type is gonna be more of they come across as very reserved, very cold, very on a high horse. Haha, the 6 of Wands told me that, yes. And the other group, they're gonna be like Goofy, the jokester, the clown of the class or the group of the workplace or whatever, the squad. So yeah, so those are gonna be the two masks that can appear. And in reality, like, it's not like this is not their personality at all. Like, this is not like they are not reserved at all or goofy at all. It's just they show it more to strangers and friends and all that stuff. And with you, they are gonna show that they actually do worry. They actually do have that either calmer or more sensitive side. So for two groups within that one group, the first scenario is gonna be that they're gonna show more of their serious side, and for the other one, the more reserved group, the person is gonna show you the more cuddly, touchy-feely, sensitive side to them. So that's what I'm getting. So that's that. I don't want to dive too much into details about those people because, like, there's so many. Like, there's a couple people that are gonna watch it. It's gonna be different for anyone. I'm only, like, doing an outline of the personality for you guys, just so you can, like, kind of look into that and be like, oh, okay. I'm also getting... this is, of course, not gonna apply to everyone, but for some of you, I'm getting, like, some law-related job, like, attorney, lawyer, Or they might be studying something that is connected to law if you are still at the studying age, or looking for someone that is at a university age or college or whatever. So yeah, so that would be that for those thingies. And when it comes to the time frame and the circumstances, the first card is the time, the second card is, like, I already spoke about the circumstances that you're gonna meet in, like, you internally, how you're gonna feel, but hey, maybe that's gonna give us something more. So yeah. Okay, so I'm getting spring. So if you're watching it when it's coming out, it's gonna be spring 2020. If you are watching it, let's say in spring 2020, it's still gonna be spring 2020. But then if you're watching it in summer 2020, it is spring 2021, and so on and so forth. So yeah. For the circumstances. Okay, this is something additional. I'm getting that you're gonna... This is not about the circumstances, but I'm getting that this is gonna be a person that you're gonna be very, very suspicious of. They're not gonna seem right to you. Like, something is gonna be off about them. This is probably about the mask that they're wearing. Like, you're gonna know that this is not who they truly are. That there is something in depth to them. So yeah, so that's what I'm getting. As I said, I want to keep my readings very short and not too filled with details, because I do believe that, like, when I'm reading for the collective and I'm given too many details, it does start being less and less accurate. I'm sorry. So yeah, so I go more in depth, like, let's say privately and all that stuff. So thank you so very much, pal number one, for staying with me, I guess. Like, subscribe, maybe comment down below, something, that stuff that YouTubers always say. And yeah, and I hope to see you next time. Hello, Opal. Oh, I have the cards that are, like, laying around, sorry. Hello, Opal. Okay, if the reading suddenly pauses, that's because I'm waiting on my food, and the delivery time seems to be very, very aligned with your reading time. So sorry if I have to, like, pause at any moment. You're gonna hear ring ring, and that's that. So yeah, so Opal is another stone that corresponds with love. It is also a stone of communication, creativity, psychic power. There's a lot to it. So yeah, I explained it with pile number one. those two cards are from the Lenormand deck that I use. I don't really use Lenormand, but shh. But those are for the timing and circumstances that you're gonna meet the person in, and the rest does correspond with like different aspects of their personality. So we have tarot cards and we have 2 oracles. I need to like look here to see if I didn't like grab any oracle cards with it. With them. So yeah. So for the Moonology deck, we have nothing is yet set in stone. So I'm getting that there's multiple people coming for you. There's gonna be multiple people. There's gonna be multiple options for you. And you're gonna be a little bit torn between 2. I'm gonna tell you about just one option. But yeah, there's also an option of a former partner coming back into your life, or a former crush, or something like this. Like you feel, oh my god, there's no chances anymore. But there might be a reconciliation. So if you were wondering about an ex or something, there is an open door. So yeah, for the Witchling cards, we have confidence and we have beauty. And I'm not gonna say that this person is confident and beautiful and they are like self-assured and all that stuff. This is more about you bringing the confidence in them, and then, you bringing their confidence up and them bringing your confidence out. I'm sorry, me and my vocabulary. My English is so sad. Anyway, but yeah, you are both like super beautiful inside out. I have no doubt about it, even if you think that you're a horrible person or you're ugly or something. They're gonna show you that you're not. They're gonna bring the confidence out. And you're gonna do the same to them, because there is like a similar level of you guys being a little bit anxious about yourself, maybe not feeling yourself 100% of the time. You know what I mean? And your guys' roles towards each other are gonna, your guys' role towards each other is gonna be bringing that confidence out, showing what is beautiful about you two, that sort of stuff. So yeah. And for the tarot cards, we have 3 of Swords, we have King of Cups, we have 4 of Wands, and we have 8 of Pentacles. And again, oh my god, those cards are like so out of out of the frame. So yeah, again, the 3 of Swords tells me that this totally might be an ex. This totally might be an ex. This also can be a person that came out of a relationship just now, not too long ago. And they are still in the healing process, or you're still in a healing process, and you're gonna be after a relationship when you meet them, that sort of stuff. They are very cute though. Okay, so the King of Cups is the most loving, sweet, and cuddly king ever. So this is gonna be a very sensitive, not soft sensitive, not like a woos kind of sensitive, but a very sensitive, very in touch with their emotions kind of person. So you hit the jackpot. Unless you like people who don't really show their emotions. So this is not gonna be this is not gonna be a person that is, whoa, I'm such a crybaby. No. It's just more like they have a lot of empathy, they have a lot of they have a lot of awareness about their own emotions, about their own needs, all that sort of stuff. So this is amazing. With the 4 of Wands, I'm also getting that they might have been married before, or might have been about to marry before, and they probably are a little bit of a family person, like, whoa, I just want to build a house, plant a tree, and have kids. You know the drill. So this is a very much of a family person. This is a very much of that typical normal, yes. That typical, oh, I just want a peaceful life, 9 to 5 job, a family, 1 or 2 kids, and I'm gonna be happy with that. Like, they don't need huge wealth. They don't need to work 14 hours a day to be happy. They don't need to have millions of dollars in their bank account. No, 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 no. So that's good. They are gonna be hardworking though. I'm getting that right now they do spend a lot of time on their work or studying or whatever. Whatever they are gonna like turn out to be with age and all that stuff. So they're hard workers. They might even be working some physical job, or like, this is not something physical as in they are builders or whatever. I'm getting more like retail kind of stuff. Like, you still carry a lot of things when you work at retail. I mean, in retail. And trust me, I did work in retail. I had to carry a lot of things. And this was just a tea store. So that's what I'm getting. But whatever field they work in, they are very, very hard workers. Because, of course, this profession isn't gonna, like, apply to everyone. So, yeah. Those readings are so short. I like them because this is just an overall picture of the person. This is not like details like whoa stuff. I'm also getting very, very light hair and very delicate face structure is what I'm getting. So if you're looking for a woman, she's gonna be, that cute baby-faced one. If you're looking for a guy, he might be a little bit, not androgenic yet, but a little bit more towards the feminine side. But it's not like super feminine yet. Okay, so for the time frame and the circumstances. Time frame is... Okay, this is very specific. For some of you, this is gonna be around Christmas time. If you celebrate Christmas, just the December holidays in general. So around this time. If you don't, I'm getting within the 6-month window. I'm getting within the next 6 months. And I just saw 2211 on my on my timer, so I do and 2222 because I was talking for so long. Well, so the 6-month window should be totally accurate because the number synchronicities, like they kind of confirm stuff for me. And for the circumstances, okay, I'm getting that this is either gonna be you going on a trip, like, just for the sake of vacation, or for the sake of you having to do a job trip, or you studying abroad, or you going to work abroad, something like that. So this is kind of straight to the point. So yeah, so I'm sorry for such a short reading. As I said, I want to just give an overall picture of stuff for you guys. That seems like a very, very cute person, no matter if it's your ex or if it's someone new. So yeah, and I do think that you're gonna have more than just that one person to choose from. So hey, thank you so much for watching pile number 2. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Maybe comment down below. Ta. And I'm gonna see you in the next one, hopefully. Bye bye. Hi, Group 3. Why is it always not in the center? I cannot estimate the center of the frame. Even though I see the camera, it's right in front of me. I see where it goes. I see where the eye goes. I always place stuff on this side. Anyway. Pile number 3, people who chose the Aventurine. Aventurine is another stone that actually corresponds to love. Okay, so the fun fact is that I didn't even plan it. I just chose whatever stones I had. I mean, I have a lot, but those ones were similar size and they were all pretty pastel. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna choose those because they are cute. They fit the cloth and the card and all that stuff. And accidentally I chose all love stones basically. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump into your cards. These two are Lenormand cards that I'm gonna use for timing and circumstances that you're gonna meet your next partner in. Those of course won't apply to everyone, so like use them more as guidelines and not yes and not like set in stone outcome. With every group I looked like underneath the tarot cards to see if there was like any witchling card that I grabbed, and this time I didn't look, and there was a card. Like every time I looked there was none. Now I don't look and I'm like, oh wait, that's a little bit different. So yeah, we have 4 tarot cards, we have 2 witchling cards, and we have 1 Moonology card. Let's start with Moonology. The answers you need are coming. Okay, this is the full moon in Gemini, so they can be an air sign or a Gemini, like just a Gemini, or any air sign. So again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or they might have a lot of air in their chart, or they might have a very airy personality, which means they do focus on communication, they kind of go with the flow, they are very intelligent, very, very charismatic. Like I always see the air signs as very, very charismatic. They always know the right answer, even if the right answer is, even if their answer is wrong, it's gonna seem like it's the right one. So yeah, so that's that. For the Witchling cards, again we have communication. A very skilled, charismatic communicator might even work in like some communication services or give speeches or stuff like this. With the opportunity card, I'm getting that not only this will seem to you like just one in a lifetime relationship, this is also a person that seizes the opportunity when they see it. So they're gonna sense something, they're gonna be like, oh my god, I can do it, something. I say something too much. They're gonna realize that they have this opportunity and they're gonna just jump right into it. It's not like they are not gonna think about what to do, how to do it. It's not like they are not gonna come up with a plan, because I am getting that despite them being someone that seizes the day, they are quite organized. I'm also sorry if my voice is gonna sound a little bit nasally. Out of nowhere, my nose is stuffed. So yeah. So that's what I'm getting. Like, even though they are quite organized, they might seem like a little bit of an airhead from time to time. Okay. Contradicting much. And for the tarot cards, you have 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 4 of Swords, and 2 of Wands. Okay, so that, to me, it says that this person is really, really chill. They are very much of a perfectionist. That's not from the cards, I just got that, actually. But they are very, very chill with the 4 of Swords. They enjoy peace and quiet. I'm getting that you might meet them when they are in either them or you are in a little bit of a hard material situation. Like there might be a little bit of a money hardship during that time. And this is a person that makes friends very, very easily and is kind of a chameleon. This is not like they're a sociopath and they befriend everyone just to use them. No, it's just there's so much to them and they are so likable that they make friends very, very easily. That's what I'm getting. This is nothing connected to they wear masks around certain people to like befriend them. No. So yeah, I'm getting the perfectionist. I'm getting that this is a little bit of a downside. But they do enjoy having fun more than they enjoy working, which is kind of normal, but that means that they are not gonna be too hardworking. I'm not getting them being lazy, but they are a little bit almost lazy. I'm also getting that they find it very, very hard to make a decision, but once they make it, They just stick right to it. They don't change their mind. They are very stubborn in that, actually. Because, like, you know, you sit between two options. You stand at a crossroad for so long, and then you finally choose a direction, and someone is trying to make you change the direction out of nowhere. Like, excuse me, I spent weeks or months trying to figure out what I want to do, and now that I want to do this, you are telling me to do that? No. So that's kind of understandable, but they might be even, like, annoyingly stubborn sometimes, which is a really earthy thing to do, so, like, that kind of contradicts my air sign theory, but shh, you don't say anything. I'm not an astrology genius. I'm a card reader, okay? So let's say that I didn't know that. But yeah, there's not that much to it, actually. So yeah, I'm getting that they might even be a little bit of a party animal, or just someone that likes to surround themselves with people. Like, it's hard for them to be alone. It's hard for them to be a hermit for a long amount of time. So, like, a long period of time, sorry. So, like, they sometimes do need to like, kind of chill out, be by themselves and all that stuff. Like, as I said, they do enjoy peace and quiet. So being a party animal and being peaceful doesn't really go well together. But hey, see, that's the Gemini thing. That's the Gemini thing. This is the most double-sided person ever. And, like, whom else than a Gemini could be, like, so dual, right? So, like, so bipolar. But yeah, as I said, they are a party animal, but they also do enjoy peace and quiet. I do think that when they are gonna be with you, they would want it to be, like, quiet, peaceful, just you and, like, a secluded place. That sounds kind of scary, but you know what I mean. And yeah, and then afterwards, you guys can go to a party or something and just go around. Or there are, like, quiet parties, like, you know, friends meeting at a tea shop, coffee shop, all that stuff. So hey, I don't think there would be a problem with that. But yeah, I'm getting a very, very dual personality. Not too keen on working, but working nonetheless, because, like, they need to make that coin. So, I'm also getting that they might be a little bit, like, more towards either some artsy stuff, like, you know, painting, drawing, music, or I'm getting, like, banking and finances, so those two are also very, very different. Like, I already hate this pile because it's messing with my brain. So yeah, so let's move to the circumstances and the timing. For the timing, I'm getting coffin. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting either it is those two are very, very weird, but it's either when you are when you are going through a big shift in life, so you are changing jobs, you are moving somewhere, like at this time, which also speaks about circumstances, or between August and September, the nearest year. So that for now, if you're watching it, like, around the time when the video is published, that's that is August to September 2020. If you're watching it, like, past September 2020, then 2021, and so on and so forth. So yeah, for the circumstances, okay, so that's funny. It might either be at a play, like, specifically through a dating app, or, like, a place where singles go to meet somebody. Like, it's just, like, at a place or in circumstances where someone just seeks love, like, somewhere that someone would seek love at. Or it might just be from a place where you feel like you are actually ready for love. Not that you're longing like, oh, when am I gonna meet somebody? When am I gonna meet somebody? No. In the moment when you're like, oh, I'm chill because I know that someone is gonna come. That's that. So I hope you found this helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I spit it on myself. Thank you so much for watching pile number 3, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Please leave a like and subscribe and all that stuff. You know what I mean. So yeah, see you in the next one, I hope. Hello, my last but not least pile number 4. People who chose the rainbow aura quartz. Another stone for love. I already laughed about like accidentally picking only love stones for this reading. I didn't plan on it. I just picked whatever stones and then I was like, wait. So yeah, let's get right into it. Those 2 are for timing and circumstances that you're gonna meet your new partner in. So I'm gonna kind of skip them for now. And yeah, we have 4 tarot cards, 2 witchling cards, and 1 Moonology card. So let's get into the Moonology. Okay, we have worked through your fears. And we have a Scorpio moon. So let's start with saying that they might be a Scorpio, or they might have moon in Scorpio, or just Scorpio in their chart. Or there might be a water sign or have water in their chart. So yeah, that's that. The card says work through your fears. So to me, this is gonna be a person that is going to constantly like kind of have to battle with their own demons, and they might be having some anxiety issues, dysthymia, depression, that sort of things. And of course, this is nothing bad. Like a lot of people deal with those I don't want to say disorder, because even though those are disorders, I don't like calling them that way. But yeah, many people have those, so like I have 1 or 2, so shh. But yeah, but the thing is, they are constantly battling, and you won't really be able to tell that they are like battling something, that they are fighting like in their own head. Like they are great at hiding it, is what I'm getting. They might also be very, very empathetic. I'm getting a gift of empathy for them. So they basically don't even focus on helping themselves as much as they are focused on helping other people. So that's fun. I'm getting wisdom and love. So yeah, as I said, they have a lot of love to give. They have a lot of love to others. They might have problems with accepting themselves, and that's why they focus on fixing others before they help their own person, which is a very Taurus thing to do too. So like, I'm not an astrology master, as I said while reading the previous pile. I'm not an astrology expert. I don't really dive too deep into that. But yeah, but this is a very Taurus thing to do. I'm a Taurus myself, so I kind of know that like we tend to give advice to others before fixing ourselves. This is also a Scorpio thing to do. I know a lot of Scorpios that do that too, and this is like, Scorpios and Tauruses are very much sister signs. So we share a lot, even though we are like mirrored in a way. Like there's a lot of things that we do completely in opposite ways. There's also a lot that we do the same way, basically. So yeah, but I'm getting a lot of education, a lot of ambitions, a lot of wisdom with the wisdom card, of course. So they might be still studying no matter what age they are at. They might be 40 and they might be doing their, I don't know, 4th master's degree or PhD or something, because they love to learn. They love to acquire new skills. They love to just know. And they feel like if they are dumb, if they are not educated enough, and for them it's never enough, if they are not educated enough, they're gonna be easy to manipulate. That's what I'm getting. Like, they're afraid of being gullible too. I mean, with such anxieties, can you blame them, right? So yeah. For your tarot cards, you have Judgment. So this might be an X. If you had an X like this might totally be an X, because Judgment does talk about a rebirth of a situation from the past. The Magician, the Four of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So this is a person that seems very, very apathetic to everything, towards everything with the Four of Cups. They seem to never have enough. They seem to never be satisfied. They might be very, very critical of everything. And this is just a facade, is what I'm getting. So it's not like it's impossible to impress them. It's just, they think that if they seem unemotional, no one is gonna approach them and again try to use them to their advantage. Because, like, if they are unemotional, then what fun is there to make fun of them or like to tease them? You know what I mean. They might have had a hard time growing up, maybe being bullied and all that sort of funny things, right? Haha, not funny at all. But as I said, they are very ambitious. They have 1,000 ideas a minute. Seriously, they have a lot to do. They have a lot of ideas. And the best part is they realize them all. Like, they won't stop until they do everything they want to do, until they just accomplish everything they want to accomplish. And they are lucky with it. Like, I'm getting that this is that kind of person that usually gets everything very, very quickly. So when they don't get things right at the first try, they get very, very frustrated because they are so used to getting it at the very first time. You know what I mean. So that might be a little bit of a downside, because dealing with a, maybe not a perfectionist, but like overly ambitious person like this is kind of hard sometimes. So yeah, it's like they have that plan, they go for it, it doesn't come out right, and then they give up for a while, because they are gonna come back to it and they are gonna accomplish it no matter what, as I said. But they are going to give up for a bit because of this. So that's what I'm getting. But usually they get stuff like on the first try. They're not like they have a lot of love, they have a lot of empathy, but they are not the most romantic person in the world, so they are not gonna come around your house with flowers every week. They are not gonna invite you out on like for dinners with candles on the table and all that stuff. I don't think so. This is more of a person that like takes you to a gas station for a hot dog and thinks that this is romantic enough. So don't expect too much of them. I'm getting that they are very focused on education, gaining new skills, and money, and just like working hard to get the coin. So there might be a little bit of a workaholic in this spread. And I'm getting that like all of it, seriously all of it, is just to cope with like their problems, with their fears, with their anxieties, with their depression, whatever they might have. So I kind of get it. It sounds very much like me, seriously. Like I just work, I do a lot of things just to like cope with my problems, so I totally understand it. But yeah, okay. Enough with that. Time frame and circumstances. Okay, so for the time frame. Ooh, I have the key here. Key speaks about very, very quick action, very, very quick everything. So, any moment now. Seriously, when you're watching it, any moment now. Next week, next month, next day, I mean tomorrow. Any moment. Of course, don't go around and be like, oh my god, where are they? Where is she? Where is he? that's gonna postpone the thing a little bit, and of course this is not gonna apply to every one of you, as I said many times before. Time frames are really tricky when you're reading for a collective, so don't take that as a given. But yeah, so any moment now. This is happening very fast for most of you. For some of you it might be slower, but oh well. So yeah, I'm also getting March and August. That's also a thing. Okay, and for the circumstances, I'm getting the letter. So yeah, so this might be through pen pal, or you guys just meeting someone through like in a written form, let's say. It's like either you guys can be pen pals, or this might be some sort of an official situation. Like this might be like a public servant, I think it was called, or government servant. I'm sorry, I don't remember this term, but you know what I mean. Like they might work for like some higher institution. So yeah, and like the you guys meeting would be through you receiving some sort of a letter from, I don't know, university, government, your workplace, something, and you need to like you need to kind of clear the situation up, and they are there, and it kind of sparks. That's that. Or pen pals, as I said, or you might just like, or mail pals, like email pals, that sort of stuff. What I'm getting is you are gonna start your relationship, your bond, not romantic official relationship, but like just your story itself is gonna start in written form. So like if you use Facebook, someone might out of nowhere like contact you. Twitter, someone might contact you out of nowhere. Instagram, same thing. Maybe you are gonna comment on your pictures. Or you play games and you join different servers. You know what I mean. So that's that. I think that would be it. And thank you so very much, pile number 4, for watching. And thank you guys in general, as a little bit of an outro. Thank you for just being here, watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, of course. Maybe comment something down below, because I seriously don't know what you guys would like to watch. I'm just like going with the ideas that are very common on YouTube, like stuff that is popular and that I saw, and you know what I mean. So yeah, so that's that. If you want to book a private reading, perhaps, my business quote unquote email is down below in the description. It's just witchylatte@gmail.com. And yeah, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!